You're already entering the relationship knowing that you can't sexually satisfy this man, but then demanding monogamy from him. Like, how is that fair?
Because there's going to be times where he's going to say no. There's going to be times where he's busy. There's going to be times where he needs his space. There's going to be times where he needs to focus on his money, because if we're just having sex and I'm draining him in his sacral chakra energy, and he's not going to be able to do anything but come and sexually arouse himself and have a good time, and that'll be it. Nowadays, even before, like, if we're looking for somebody to protect and provide and do all of these things, he needs that time off to focus. And if that's not what he's on, then 9 times out of 10, that's not what you for. If he's on sex all the time, that's what you there for. There's nothing more, nothing less.
I do agree. I think men need sexual discipline, but also at the same time, you do want the man who's going to protect, provide, and profess for you emotionally. Make sure that you're emotionally secure. You want that, right? We're coming into the relationship giving you that. But on the other hand, you're coming into the relationship with ill faith, knowing that you can't sexually satisfy us.
Women are more sexual creatures than men, because we're way more sexual than them, but it's not taught the right way. We're never being taught the right way. So instead of being like, we're sexualized, but they don't realize that our sexuality and the way that we actually feel like towards men is like large, but it's like now they promote our sexual appetites as if we want multiple men, or we want this, and this, and this, and this. But that's not true. It's a lot of women that actually want traditional relationships. They want monogamous relationships, but we're being portrayed in such a way that it's not putting us in the right light. Like, yeah, we're highly sexual beings, but we're being sexualized, and not nobody understands our sensuality, and nobody understands the deeper meaning behind our sexuality. They don't understand our sexuality is not always this thing where we just want to bust it for anybody. It's not that. Like, we are normally turned on by an individual.
No, I agree with that. Sex between men and women are different. I think they are very sexual for the right man, but then men can be very sexual for multiple women.
Yeah.
But the difference is men can be sexual for multiple women, but it doesn't mean we neglect our main woman if we have that or if we choose to do so. So you'll have a lot of like high-end profile men who have their main girlfriend and they love their girlfriend, but at the end of the day, or when they travel, they still have other things on the side that don't interfere with their relationship. You guys think there's something wrong with that? Because if the man is making you his priority, he's not messing up the finances, he's not putting your health at risk sexually, he's not leaking the business, making sure that you're not embarrassed when you step out in public. Is there really an issue with sharing that man?
If he's making those efforts to make sure you're not embarrassed, yeah, it's a problem.
No, he's taking steps to make sure that you don't get embarrassed, so like nothing comes out. That's still an issue?
Yes and no. Yes, because if you agreed to be monogamous, now you done messed up. If you agreed to be committed to this one person and they don't know, or they're unaware that you have these relationships, however, you come out and everybody knows, like, especially like people who are married. If he's married and he has a girlfriend, the wife never knows that he has a girlfriend, but she may have an idea. She doesn't stop him from having it, but it also creates drama in the relationship if in fact she senses anything or feels anything, or if he has a track record that's bad. So men ruin that on their own. They ruin that on their own by just not being honest. If you were honest from the gate, like, look, I'm not sure I want to be in a committed relationship, but my thing is, why do you want to sit and have these women audition if you don't have any intentions on making them anything to you? You just want to play sample. I'm gonna tell you like this: like, if you want a fucking buffet, then go ahead. But you want something serious, you want to build something, you want something other than pussy, you gotta be different. Your mindset has to change.